Shaka, what do you think about your former club West Ham?
I still think they of the four are the least likely to finish top four, despite their current position. I am still, despite yesterday's game, I am still leaning Spurs. Even though saying that, I thought the second half, Arsenal against Wolves, I thought Wolves by far had the better of the second half, and I cannot remember the last time I've been able to sit here and genuinely say that Arsenal defended exceedingly well with their backs to the wall when a big performance like that was needed. That has been our complaint about Arsenal for years now. Not just this season, not just Arteta, but for years. I thought you saw the best side of Arsenal in that respect in the second half against Spurs, but I'm still leaning, in the second half against Wolves, but I'm still leaning Spurs just.
All right, yeah, so Jan, as I mentioned, United and Arsenal, however, are favourites to finish in the top four. What do you think of that?
Well, first of all, I think it's risky by Xhaka to go for Tottenham, because when I see Tottenham, I always think of typical. I have to always put typical. There's always typical at Tottenham game, and it's not typical of them to get into top four. I can't see that happening. But Manchester United, you sometimes you think they need to get top four with this team. Somehow they will find a way. But then you never know which team there are, and when we see their games, they are two different halves. And I want to say that it is on Twitter and social media and different places now that Arsenal's been a bit criticised that they celebrated this win so much at Wolves. I think that's realistically where Arsenal are now. There is no Arsene Wenger, there is no Thierry Henry, there is not the back four that never let in goals, or Tony Adams won every attack to be offside. This is Arsenal 2022. They have to be happy winning away against Wolves, and that is more realistic. And when I see that they're so realistic in their targets or where they are in their performance, I think they have an outsider chance.
I think it was Ruben Neves. I think Ruben Neves tweeted, Kay. I think Ruben Neves was a little bit gutted. I think he left a little bit on Arsenal, saying, "Oh, this is where Arsenal are at. They've beat Wolves and they've beat us." I mean, take everything into consideration. You know, Arsenal are away from home. They're down to 10 men. Martinelli should never have been sent off, and they've grafted to a 1-0 win at Wolves. Why wouldn't you celebrate it?
Especially with what we've seen from the beginning of the year from them so far. Things not really going their way. You weren't very kind, you guys, about Spurs yesterday. And obviously this is a situation where your mind can change on who's going to finish in the top four. Who are you going for?
I think I might have to flip again. I've been kind of in the Spurs camp, to be honest. But what a short a weekend was just horrendous. And then when you look at Arsenal, I think Arsenal's got, one Premier League goal in the last 5? But yet they're still picking up points and moving up the table. That tells you that at the very least, they're not giving anything away. And as Shaka said, we've been saying for years that this team has no guts, no strength, no leaders, no nothing, but yet they turn round and put this sort of performance in. We have to give them credit where it's due, and it was certainly due today.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.